Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team, making the watch list video for Friday, December 22nd. Right, let's take a look and see if we're going to keep any on the watches from today. As you can see, guys, lots of our watch list alerts trigger every single day. Some days there's less than others, but look at all these alerts that triggered from yesterday. So you got to watch our pay close attention to our trade alerts. We're giving you the key areas of support and resistance. We're putting on on our watch list the areas of the alerts for potential breakouts, and then you decide whether you're going to take them long or short. And again, if you need more training, make sure you take our free courses on our website, links below. So let's get into the watch list for tomorrow. We'll start with LTEA. This one had a big breakout today. I don't like the candle that's there, so I'm going to get rid of it. We're typically looking for stocks that hold their highs on the day for potential continuation the next day. Now, sometimes you'll see on some of my watch list, I will put on ones that are that aren't necessarily holding their highs on the day. So sometimes I'll put on something like this because it had a big breakout and look for potential continuation. So this one, sometimes it's kind of tough to tell what direction it's going to go in. Although this one, this one's a little bit tougher. If it finished near like the $8 and it was up here near $8, then I might consider taking it. But the $7 to $8 range with the wicks and the shadows are a little bit difficult. So the good news is, like, if I don't put something on the watch list, chances are when Trade Ideas fires up tomorrow, if it's going to do continuation, it'll either show up pre-market or when the market opens. We have been showing our live Trade Idea screen in our trade room. So if the reason why we haven't been posting the pre-market movers is, as we've been telling you guys all, we're putting all of our focus and really over everything in our trade room, where we do not only stocks, and we do options, we do swing trading as well. We post our live Trade Ideas screen in there. So that's $100 a month we save you on Trade Ideas. It's still good to have Trade Ideas when you have the budget available, because you can customize it the way you'd like, have it on your own screen. You're not totally relying upon us. But if you're just learning, getting started, we're showing you our live screen. Just again, click on our trade room tab over here, this Bullish Bear, and you'll see there's people still in there right now after the market's closed. People talking throughout the day. So we post our live Trade Ideas link in there every single morning. And surprise, I think that is something we haven't totally committed yet, but when we go membership base, I think we're actually just going to include it in there. So basically, you can go in there and literally, right now, again, all we're asking for is $10 a month. If you donate $10 a month, you're going to get that price moving forward for everything that we offer, with more to come, as well as Trade Ideas live screen sharing link in our trade room. So that is a great deal. So again, come to our trade room and take our free courses over here if you need more training. So back to the watch list again. NXTD, let's see what that did. Here's another one, a huge breakout. Yeah, it's just messy. It might be one that's potentially worth looking at. I don't like this one right now. It's just, look at this, like 4 crazy candles. I think that's one of those Bitcoin stocks, so it could go all over the place, but super volatile. So some of these had their pumps and then the dump. Just seeing if any of them were keeping on the list. Nope. No. Nope. So that's the whole thing with these momentum stocks. They get the pump, they get the dump. Sometimes they go for 2 or 3 days. Sometimes it's just one day. But it's all about scalping and making your 10, 15, 20 cents. On some really good days, you'll catch the runners that might move 50 cents or $1, like something like this. Look at this. Massive pump up from $1 to $1.80, and then gives it all back. It's notorious That's what these stocks do. But that's okay. There's a way to make, obviously, if you know how to just be patient, use your money as leverage, and be not greedy. You just take scalps, not get greedy, and just use your account as leverage to make good money. If you buy 1,000 shares of a company that goes up 15 cents, that's $150. You know, if you want to make more, then just buy more shares if you have more money. It's that simple. Again, not easy, but the concept very simple with day trading momentum. So LTEA, yep, nope. I don't like stocks with 5 symbols. This one, 4 up to 450. I'm going to put this one on just for sheer of the fact that that's forming a hold on, my headset fell here. It's forming a potential flat top right across the area here. Close right at $4, which is a whole dollar amount. Be careful of that 200 SMA. There will be some pullback, that 431 area if I zoom in here, right there. But if it gets above $4, make sure it holds. If it holds above $4 and you get an entry as near to $4, that might be a potential good trade. So I'll put that one at or above $4. Looks like it's a 5-cent moving stock. I don't like those. So I'm not going to put that on the watch list. It looks like it moves in 5-cent spreads. So I don't like those. So I'm not putting it on my watch list. Good old pump and dump marijuana stock. Look at that. Pumps, dumps, pump back up. So there we go. That one's easy to look at or above 525. You know, some resistance at $5, and obviously be careful right around 450. Even though it's not showing there, it's just an implied resistance area. Whole and $half amounts. If it can get above this 425 area, it might break that head and shoulders pattern. Right now, it's kind of like in that head and shoulders just kind of pattern. Like you can see kind of a left shoulder, right shoulder, head area. So you want to see it clear 425 and obviously 450 for potential continuation. So we'll put CANN. NXTD again. Am I going to put that? It's been super volatile. It is a Bitcoin. So, you know what? For the heck of it, I'm going to put it at or above 450 just because it's a $half amount. It's closed right at 440. Let me get rid of that drawing there. Okay, close right at 440. So I'd like to see it to get above 450 because that $half amount. So put it at 450, and then obviously, hold on one second here. So if we put it at 450, you want to see it break above 450 and hold. If it breaks 450 and hold, obviously you don't know what the heck it's going to do. There's just going to be massive volatility in here. But if it breaks above 450, you got a good entry. This might be one that can continue. But there's going to be so much volatility. It's just terrible one to look at. But again, trading momentum. Maybe you get 20, 30, 40, 50 cent scalp before it dumps again. But as you can see these levels of support on the way down right over here and then kind of just going down. So again, we're just hunters of volatility when momentum trading. So we'll put NXTD on the watch list. ABWN. Yeah, we'll put that at put that one at or above. Well, there's $2.50 is going to be some resistance right here. So put it at or above 220, being aware that 250 is going to be resistance. Again, it's close to resistance, but it's still potentially 30 cents away. You got to be careful of 244. But, you know, if you got an entry, whatever, 220, 222, 23, and you sold at 244, you know, it's a 20-cent move. I'm not saying to do that. I'm saying if the patterns allow, that's what you're looking to do. You're looking for 10, 15, 20 cents. Don't get FOMO. You'll see lots of people sometimes talking in the trade room or, oh my God, the stock's running. I missed a bad, like kicking themselves like they missed a bad entry. The good news is literally like clockwork, almost every single day, Trade Ideas picks a big runner. There's always going to be runners. And if you have a couple bad days in the market a week and the market's pulling back, there's going to be another day or two that it's going to come back and it's going to pick the runners. That's where, having Trade Ideas is key. I've never seen it miss a big runner. Any stock that goes parabolic and goes crazy usually hits Trade Ideas. I'm not going to say all of them. I'm sure some of the small cap ones, like the ones not on the major exchanges and stuff like that, it might miss those at times, but in general, it's going to catch all of the big parabolic movers. So that's where I don't worry about it. Never chase. Once a stock goes parabolic, it's impossible to do good risk management when a stock goes parabolic and you're trying to chase it. So don't chase it. Get Trade Ideas or watch our screen if you're on a budget, and never chase. This one I would typically hold. I might. Am I going to put this one on? Let's see where it's at for the weekly. I don't know what this stock is. I don't know. There's no history for it. It's not showing any history of anything. I mean, I don't know if it's newer. I don't know anything about it. But for the heck of it, I'll put it on at or above 63 cents. If you get an entry above 63 cents, if it's something to trade, obviously you want to see it hold 63 cents, or it could give back a lot of these gains. I don't know what the stock is. Again, I don't really care. I'm just a hunter. So when I'm doing these watch lists, at least the daily one, not the swing trade one, I'm just looking for stocks that are going to go up 10, 15, 20 cents, use my money as leverage for scalps. You can see here some support. What is that here? 55 cents. Then pretty much down right at 50 cents. So let's do at or above 63. I thought I did that. Okay, I did it at 6.3. That's why it's way down there. I was wondering. I thought I did that. So at or above 63, get rid of that one. So, it's those 5-cent stocks. Yeah. Oh well. I'll put this one on. FFRMF. I typically stay away from those, but might keep going. No. Yeah. So we'll put this one at or above. It pulled back, so no coincidence. Whole and half dollar amounts, and that's also moving average lines. You can see this black line right here. That's the 200 SMA. It pulled back. What is that marker? Right at 149, right there. It's no accident. So we'll put it at or above $1.50. Obviously, if it breaks above $2.50 or $1.50, you want to see that absolutely hold. So we'll put that at or above $1.50. You can see some resistance at 164 from the wick from today. And, these areas up in here are resistance. And then support. You got some down here. And obviously down in this area here. So it's got to get above 150. So that is for FH. No. Pull back at $4. Kind of a wedge forming there, so might be worth a stab taking a look at it. At or above 378. Resistance at $4. It's another 5-cent one. Nah, I'm not going to put it on. No. All right, so what is this one here? There's some resistance at that 244. That one might be worth taking a look at or above 228. see, 2.28. And be careful of resistance, you know, right up here in the 240s, 250s, 280s. You know, you can see bull flag, see if it breaks above, see what happens at 250, see if it goes. It might create a double top. That's kind of a double top area if it rejects anywhere from underneath 280. But again, you're just looking for volatility, KPAY, and you get scalps. And nobody knows what a stock's going to do until the market opens. That's why you got to take these watch list, look at the pre-market, then look at trade ideas. And that's why many a times the stocks on trade ideas, I mean, that's live market action. So those are the stocks to really trust and see what's happening. You map out the ones on the watch list, you watch a handful, see what ones run, and then what's running with real time is with trade ideas. This one right here, I'd put at above 380. I'd want to see it get above that area. It's AVXL. No. Yeah, that one might work. So here we will do at or above this 507 marker. Come on. That's got like a big cup and handle position right here. Cup, handle, or inverse, somewhat like a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Looks like a cup and handle or an inverse head and shoulders. But either way, you want to see it stay above that 507 area. I'll put it at or above 508. Make this red. And then you want to see it get above 529, which is today's high right here. And then some resistance at 568, so FATE. All right, what is this one? So this one, AREX, some resistance areas here, some support right down over here. It's right at $3, which we like, so we'll put at or above 306. AREX. Let's see. Fossil. Let's see, let's zoom in on that one. It is holding its highs above 780. Some resistance there at $8. It's a little close for where I want it. Not going to put it on. No. Nope. That one might. Spread's terrible now, but it's after hours. Like this, what's it, 453? I'd like to see it get above that wick there, right here. I'd like to see it get above that one of, what is that? I'm going to put at or above 465. Some resistance right at that 550, that 200 SMA. So I'm right over in here around $5 as well. And this could be kind of a little bit choppy as well, but MCF. CNAB. It's a marijuana stock. No. Cup and handle. Cup followed by handle. You want to see it break above, excuse me, 665. 632 to 665. Put an alert at or above 632. So I reset my alerts every single day, but you don't have to. Shoot, what was that? PIRS? Yeah. It's all a matter of your preference. When I'm trading momentum, I'm just looking at new stocks every day, so I reset my alerts. But you can keep them in there. I just don't like having a whole bunch of alerts firing all off, you know. So it's really all a matter of your preference with the alerts. This one just completely dropped off towards the end of the day. And let's see, MEET. So that's the watch list, daily watch list for tomorrow. Let's do swing trading. It's a little bit more of a few things that you got to look at and see. Sometimes there's good swing trades, sometimes there's not. Just like sometimes on the watch list, there are a lot of good plays and sometimes there's only a couple. But if you look at our watch list, if you pay attention, almost every single day, these alerts are going off. So you got to pay attention. Let's take a look at the swing trade one. These are what I had on the watch list last night, and here you go. Look at that, guys. I had this one. What did I have SLB at? SLB, I had at or above 66.10. 66.04 right here. 66.10 to 68.32. That was $2.20 move. That's a big deal. So that's over a $2 move on a swing trade. 6,781. If you take your profit, that's why again we always tell you take your profits. Let's see with this one. We might put it on for potential continuation at or above 68.35. That might be a breakout if that does that. So again, usually we have movers on our swing trade watch list every day, and that was over a $2 move. That's huge. Here's another one for you. This was at or above probably 49.50, and that went up to 51.20. That's a 70-cent move. That's a big deal. I'm not going to put that one on anymore. I'm going to take that one off. Got the move that I wanted it to. HLT, that was another one we had at, it was a flat top I was showing, 78.57. What did it do? It went up to almost $80. That's almost $1.50 move that you would have made. That's another one. There's 3 for 3 right there that moved up today. Let's take a look at some of these other ones. OC. That was another one. Didn't do as much. Went up 30, 40 cents. So I'm not going to put that one on. RXN. That one just a little bit, 26.20. That went up 30 cents. But that's the same thing as like the daily watch list. A couple go really well. And then the other ones just kind of bomb and do nothing. Right here, there's nothing on that one. And that's typical of trading. But you had a good $2 and what, 50-cent one. Another one was 70 cents. And then another one was close to $1.50. So again, when a stock breaks out, consider, depending on the pattern, taking your profits on the breakout. Let it pull back, see if it retests, look for your entry. If it dies down, then you go on to the next stock. No, don't like these. Kind of at $15 to net, near resistance. 22 up to 23, right at 22 to 23. So I would put at or above $22 for SM. Be careful of resistance at $23. If it gets anywhere near there, you might want to consider taking profits, but there's a potential of a dollar move right there. SM. Again, I say potential because you have to chart your stock and see. 12.54 up to $13. Not as much potential as I want. You can see there's a potential 60, 78 up to 61, 69. So if this one can get above 60, 78, I'll put above 60, 80. That's a potential dollar move up to fill the gap, and then you got to see where it goes from there. But BHF. What is this? 50, a little too close to resistance for me. No. $21.06 to $21.10. This one might be good to watch. So at or above $21.10. And got kind of like that ascending wedge. You can see some resistance at that 21.72. And it's not, it's a little bit close to resistance that I want. Although that could be, I mean, it might be a longer one. So STO is worth watching, you know, like it might be a slow grinder. You might take longer position on it. You got to do your research on it, but it's worth watching. WLL. This one's kind of has an ascending, look at this, kind of right here. If that can get above, what is that? If it can get above the 200 SMA, I'm going to put 25.50. Let's see, 25.50. If that can get above there, that might have a kind of an ascending wedge, like a symmetrical triangle potential breakout. So got to keep your eye on it. WLO. Look at that right in there, 63.02. Some resistance right here at 64, 66. You can see the EMA is crossing over, so there might be some continuation there. CBT. Another one, 31.21, pulled back. Some areas of resistance. What is this one? 31.23. EMAs are kind of pinching. I'll put at or above 31.22. NFX. All right, let's do another scan. What is this? This one went up and then pulled back at 25. Go. And don't like that one. ALRM. Like to see that one break that 12.16 area. So we'll put that one at or above 12.16. I'll put 12.17 just to be case. I want to see it get above this area. If it gets above there, well, there's some resistance around 13, 14, and then it kind of goes up. So that one might be, you know, it's just kind of like an inverse head and shoulders. You can kind of call this a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder. You want to kind of see it give above there. It's kind of sloppy, but It's one to keep an eye on, CPE. Potentially EMAs crossing over. Put this one at or above 43.50. Might want to potentially break this right here if it can get above, 43. If it can get above maybe that 43.50 to $44 area, it might break out. But keep an eye on these resistance areas, 44.80. These tops right over here in the 200 SMA. So APA. 30.04. I like that whole dollar amount. You can see some support here. New support at 29.78. So 30.04. I like it near a whole dollar amount. So if it gets above 30.04, you want to see $30 hold. You want to see it continue. So MTDR. $10.44. There's kind of a gap there, not as much as I want. Ooh, this one might be good. 90.75. It can get above 90. 75. It's got some room to go. Some resistance areas up in here. Support down here. So there's some room for IR to go. And that's enough for the watch list. We have enough on there for tomorrow. So again, if you haven't joined us on Facebook, we have a huge, massively growing community on Facebook. We are the Bullish Bears. We call ourselves the stock market community to differentiate ourselves from our fan page. Make sure that you like and follow our fan page. We post lots of our updates there. So definitely like and follow us there. So whenever we do post an update, you'll see it. Come join our community. Again, you can ask questions in our community anytime, day or night. Somebody's always going to pretty much help you and, answer questions. We keep all trolls and bad people out. So again, just keep, if anything, somebody's negative or something, just tag, just report the post or tag Tim, Dan, or myself. We'll take care of it. But this is just, our community's awesome. We'd argue that we're the best run stock market group on Facebook. We got this on lock. And honestly, guys, we spend so much time. Part of the reason why we're going membership based is that just the amount of tags and messages and comments on Facebook in and of itself is just a full-time job. So we're always trying to help you guys, but just that in and of itself, never mind running a trading room, doing these watch list videos and producing all of that stuff, sending it out. That's an hour and a half out of a day, emails, all that stuff. So again, we're not complaining. We're super happy about the growth, but that's just part of one of the reasons why that we have to go membership based. It's I'm the only one that's able to do this kind of full time right now. Tim and Dan still work full-time jobs, so we're just putting all of pretty much everything we have into helping you guys out. So again, after the new year, we are coming membership based. We are a free donation based community. We're a free community now. We go on donations, but again, we're giving everybody a window. We have so much. Never mind all the stuff we're doing for you guys. There's so much on the back end to go membership based and code a website, all that kind of stuff. It's just lots of work to do. Not that you guys care about it, but my point being is, if you lock yourself into $10 a month now, we'll make sure that by the time we launch, we're going to give you the right window. We're going to lock you in 10 a month. Once everything's up and running, our membership will be more than $10 per month. It'll still be lower than most people that are out there because, again, we're not trying to price gouge you guys. We're just all about just trying to get Tim, Dan, and myself freed up to just be able to do this free time, full time for you guys so we can just keep giving more back. So that's why we're moving from the donation-based model to a paid. So again, links below to donate $10 per month. You donate $10 per month, you'll be locked in, you'll be good to go. If you go over to our website, again, make sure on our trade room that you register a real login and password here. So you just click on trade room, click on the Bullish Bear. When I'm already logged in over here, but it's just going to ask you to log in with a real name and login and a password. You do that, and then here it is. It's all browser based, right on our website, simple and easy to go to. All of our content's really going to be focused in there. We post trade ideas in there. So that's where our trade room is. If you want to read about our trade alert setups, again, our trade alerts are totally different than you'll see out there. Our trade alert setups are going to make you do more work, but doing more work is going to make you a better trader. Again, I'm not going to go into a whole rant on it, but if you want to read about our trade alert setups and how they're different, our trade alerts are all about helping you to become a good trader, not depending upon us to call out trades to you. You'll see if you read this trade alerts section here that you don't ever want to pay for a trade alert service and have a trader or a guru call out trades to you, because that's going to be the perfect way for you to fail as a trader. You never want that. Trading takes hard work. There's absolutely zero way around it. Statistically, over 90% of people listening to this video, 90% in our community, 90% in this world, 90% trying to become traders, over 90% will fail. That is a statistical fact. We're not going to try and sugarcoat it by showing you Lamborghinis, Ferraris, half-naked women traveling the world in front of exotic islands. That's all a fake, false pipe dream lifestyle. The reality is less than 10% would ever achieve that. Those types of levels. Trading takes absolutely hard work. It takes every single day putting that effort in, and that's where Tim, Dan, and myself, that's what we're trying to teach you guys. There's nothing sexy about this. I say the same things over and over and over again, in our watch list videos, but watch them. See, repetition is the key with trading. You might say, like, this is boring. The same thing every day. It's a 45-minute video on just support and resistance. And I would say exactly, because support and resistance is the absolute name of the game with trading. The moment you start to see support and resistance and it becomes clear and you see patterns, then you're going to know trading. Again, you'll never be able to predict what a stock's going to do, but you can put the odds in your favor, have proper risk management, and that's what it is. It's educated, putting the risk in your favor. And that's it. That's really trading. It's support and resistance and patterns. So these watch list videos every single day, if they're boring to you, it's kind of boring. It gets, it's just support, resistance, and patterns, and it's just, that's the process. There's nothing really sexy about it. And again, that's all we're trying to do is help you guys to become good traders. So again, come join our trade room. Our courses, we have, $3,000 worth of free courses on our website. So we're saving you at least $3,000 from getting started. Our trading room, we don't just talk about day trades in there. We do swing trades, options trades. We're going to do a lot more even with options. And again, we encourage you guys, look at other trading companies that are out there. Look at other alert services. Type in, day trading alerts, options trading alerts. Other trading rooms and alert services cost $150, $200 per month. Day trading rooms just by themselves without options or even really much of swing trading, we've seen them as low as $59 per month with just talking about day trading. Many of them are just $100 to $150 a month. We actually got, when we were first new, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but we almost joined one that was $500 a month for a stupid Skype room, which was absolute garbage. So again, not that they're, that 500 one's a ripoff, but $100, $150, $200 a month, that's reasonable for what you're going to get that's out there in the industry. So even when we become membership based, we're going to be definitely more economical than that. But right now, all we're asking for you is to lock in for $10 a month, which is just, it's a joke. You might as well just call it free. It's like a Netflix payment, but it's all about trying to help you guys. And again, we're turning into more of a business focus based, which means we're just going to give you, again, more content, focused content, make you better traders. That is our entire mission. So our donate link is below, or you can go over to our website, click on the donate tab over here. Once you click on the donate tab, you will see there's an option for $10 per month. Make sure you subscribe over here, and please put in a real name and real email address. And yeah, so that's last but not least. That's it. So guys, we just have so much more to give back to you guys, and again, so much content. So make sure you join our trade room, donate, lock in your $10 per month. Again, after the window closes, I'm not sure what we're doing, whether it's going to be a couple weeks or a month. Once everything's up and running on our website, our membership will be more than $10 per month. All right. So hopefully this video helped you guys, and happy trading tomorrow. Enjoy.